people. How are you all doing? Welcome to another episode with me. It's still your girl Obioma Okoli. So how are you all doing? I hope you're having a good time. First of all, before I start, I want to appreciate my subscribers. Thank you guys for always coming to watch my videos. Thanks for the comments and the like. Thanks for the shares. I do not take all this for granted. I really appreciate your efforts to pushing me to my goals. Thank you very, very much. Then if you're watching this video and you're not yet subscribed, my dear, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, click the like button, click the notification so you get more videos from me, and then comment and subscribe. Thank you. So you guys know that we're in February, the month of love. Few days from now, we're going to be celebrating the Valentine's Day. So, because of that, we're going to discuss a topic that will help to build our love life, in our relationship, in our marriages. So, the topic of today is going to be the 5 love languages, secrets to love that lasts. It's actually a book that was written by Dr. Gary Chapman. So, he brought out these 5 things, 5 languages. He called them the love languages. And he said, if couples can actually identify their spouse language, that it will help them to love each other way easier. It will help to build their relationship. So let's dive into it. What are these 5 love languages? The first one is words of affirmation. The second one is quality time. The third one is physical touch. The next one is act of service. And the last one is receiving gifts. So you come across a lot of persons, they've done so much for their relationship. They put so much in their relationship. They've done things that they feel ideally that their spouse should be happy. But their spouse ending up not getting happy. Instead, their spouse keeps getting more frustrated. So in most cases, it's because we are not speaking the language that our spouse wants to hear from us. So just imagine when we talk about this love language, imagine you just jumping into a strange land. Let's say I'm an Igbo lady from Nigeria, and then I go to India. And they're speaking their language. They're speaking Punjabi, and I have no clue what they're talking about. So I'm going to be miserable. I'm going to be frustrated. Same with the person. The Indian person has no idea what I'm talking about because I speak Igbo and I speak English, and then they speak Punjabi. So we will not be able to communicate. So this love language helps couples to understand the kind of love they want to get from their spouse. So first of all, without wasting much time, let's go on the first point, which is the words of affirmation. Some of us love to hear words of affirmation, words that make us feel good from our spouse. We love them to tell us, oh, you look beautiful. Oh, you're a wonderful partner. Oh, you're so nice. Oh, you're such a support. You look good in that dress. Oh yeah, what would I have done without you? You're my everything. I love you more than I love my spouse. I love you even more than I love my car. Genuine and sincere words of affirmation. So when you tell them these words, it makes them to feel very, 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 very loved. So if you're this kind of person that feel that you prefer your husband to flatter you all the time, and you complain that your husband do not say much words of appreciation to you, he don't tell you he loves you, he does not tell you how good looking you are, then you fall under this category. The next one is quality time. Some persons, irrespective of how much gift you give them, irrespective of how much you tell them you love them, they just want you to be there. They want you to spend more time with them than you spend outside, than you spend in the office, or that you spend anywhere else. These are the kind of people that want you to turn off the TV, turn off your phone, sit there and be quality time. Give them that quality time. Be physically present with them. So these kind of people, they find it very difficult to be in a relationship that is long distance. Why? Because they always want their spouse to be very close to them. Yeah, with communication, you can always communicate on phone anyways, but then they love it when you're with them, spending time, saying 1 or 2 things with them. You can't just sit down and watch movies. You can sit down and do things together. You can go for a walk. They just appreciate that quality time. So if you fall under this category, then you have to talk to your spouse. This is the things that makes me feel loved. I need you to be always present. The next point we're going to talk about today is the physical touch. So when we talk about the physical touch, we're not necessarily talking about sex. We're talking about those people that love their spouse to just stay around them. They just want to cuddle up with you, the hugs, the peg. Those are the people that when they're going for a walk, they want their spouse to, kind of hold them. They love just staying together with their spouse and just be very physical. Just put, just they love being touched, showing that kind of affection through touch. So if you see yourself that you're the kind of person that love to always be with your spouse in that kind of way, then this is your love language. The next one we're going to talk about is act of service. Some persons, it doesn't matter how much words of affirmation you say to them, it don't matter how quality time that you spend with them, it does not matter how much physical touch you and attention you give to them. They just want you to help out, do the little things that matters in the house. You can just be coming off back from work and just say, honey, you know what, I'm going to go get groceries. Just helping them to throw the garbage, helping to do the dishes once in a while, helping to do the laundry. Those kind of things are the things that makes them feel very happy. Or sometimes just saying, honey, you know what, I'm going to go wash your car. Just drive out with your car, come back with the car looking very clean. These people, they love things like that. These things are very small, tiny things that we can do to make people happy. But then they feel loved when you do this. So if you don't do things like this and you do every other thing, they feel you're not showing them the right attention and love that they need. So the next one we're going to be talking about is gifts, receiving gifts. So some persons, they love to receive gifts, not materialistic gifts, as in not, they love the gift, not because of how expensive the gift is. No. The thing is, they love the fact that you thought about it. You thought of gifting them something. That's it. So these are the people that whatever you give them, it can even just be a stick of flour. It can just be a card of not even up to $5, right? Anything you gift to them, they appreciate it. They love it that you thought of getting them that gift. So if you're that kind of person that you've been craving for your spouse to always go out and get something, it doesn't matter how expensive it is, just come home and say, you know what, honey, I bought this for you. Then this is your love language. So these are the 5 languages. And then people will always say, what if I fall under different categories? Yeah, according to the book, some persons are bilingual. That is, you can speak 2 of these languages. You can have even more than 2 of these love languages. But there is actually one that is primary, one that is more prominent in your life, that you appreciate the most than the other ones. Then the other question that arises is, how do I actually know my love languages? So to know your love language, let's say, for instance, you've been in a previous relationship, and then you knew the thing in that relationship that you craved for, but you didn't get. Or you knew the thing in that relationship that each time that person does that to you, you feel so happy. Another way to know is this. When you were growing up as a child, because most of us develop our love languages from how our parents show love to us. So when you were growing up as a child, what are those things your parents used to do to you that makes you feel so loved? Is it gifting? Is it spending time with you, taking you on vacations? So you have to sit and think of all those things and know really where you belong. The next thing, this Dr. Gary Chapman also has a quiz online about it. So you just go to online and type about it, Dr. Gary Chapman, 5lovelanguages.com, to type on the quiz. And then you see a lot of questions. It's going to ask you questions. And when you answer those questions, you find out where you actually belong. Then this is another thing. Let's not assume that our spouse is this. Sometimes you can ask, would you prefer me to do this or do that? What is it that I do for you that you actually love the most? What do you want me to do for you this Valentine? Do you want me to get you a gift? Oh, don't worry about gift. I'm not a gift person. Okay, how did he react the previous Valentine when you got him a gift? Was he so much excited, or he's just, oh, okay, thank you, honey? And when you do things for him, how does he react about it? When you spend quality time with him, is he very happy from that? When you're very, very close to him physically, when you do the physical touch, does he feel very, very happy? So those are the points we're going to take down in order for us to know what our spouse like. But above all, we need to ask, what would you like me to do to make you feel more loved? According to this same Dr. Gary Chapman, he talked about the love tank. He said that you have to keep doing this every week because you need your love tank to be full. When it's full, when those problems or those little issues of marriage comes up, then it will help you guys to scale through it without much problem. But when that your love tank is empty, then every small thing that comes into the marriage will almost collapse your marriage, because it will bring a lot of frustration. Imagine getting up to go to work and then you turn on your car and your car won't start. Why? Because there's no fuel in your tank. You know how frustrated you are, because you immediately from there you become very, very confused. You won't know what to do. It's okay, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. It takes you more time. It takes you more time to negotiate. It takes you more time to plan something else. So that's the same thing with this love languages and your love tank. You have to keep on doing everything in this to find out which one your spouse belongs to. When you find that one that your spouse belongs to, then you can continually do it at least once a week or twice a week, just to make sure your love tank is filled to the brim and you guys will continue to enjoy a lovely relationship. So people, thank you very much for being with me throughout this video, and I appreciate every time spent on this video. Thank you guys for always watching. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Thanks for those that have been coming and watching all the time. You guys have yourself a very blessed day. Thank you and bye-bye.